That's stupid, guys.
Y'all already see this? Y'all see this, right? Weebra is already dissing me in the stream. That's crazy.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
That's for Weebra right there. That's for Weebra. No, yeah, the hate is crazy. He just stay hating.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
But what is up to everybody that's in chat currently? Highly appreciate everybody for coming through right now. As usual, I gotta do a few shout outs for the people that came in the chat already. Shout out to my boy Cass, as always. Shout out to Kiwi Kitty. Shout out to DB Fan 001. Shout out to Owen for the Prime sub.
Are you dead ass, Ed Bowie?
Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy Nelson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Weebra.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
He's just mad because he got served in him and Prom's beef.
Give it here.
Oh wait, no, not that one. Not that one. Shout out to my boy Anime Cujo. Yes, sir. Emma-chan. Yes, sir. Obscure Hours. Yes, sir. I'm just being honest. I need a sound that says, I'm just saying how I feel, man. This for weird, bro.
Brother, this guy stinks!
This for weird, bro. This is why you wasn't included in that Weed the Family tweet or Instagram post or whatever. That's why you wasn't included.
Get the hell out! Get out!
That's stupid, guys.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying. What up, East Coast manga? Oh man, come on. W manga tuber. W manga tuber. Yes, sir. It's all good, Chase. Just put your hair blockers on. You right. You right. I don't even know what Weebra even talking about, dog. This is the tune out Weebra right here. These are Master Roshi shades, the Nasty Man shades.
Nani?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, where the energy at? Falling asleep. Man, shut up.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Trust me, you wasn't, because we the family didn't include you in that post. I'm just saying, you was riding the glizzy and you didn't get included in that post. That's crazy. I had never seen anybody else in the community. I ain't never seen. I'm not saying that nobody's ever done it, but I ain't never seen anybody ride for that group of people or whatever they do on YouTube, but you, weird, bro. And the funny part is, they didn't include you in that post.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Broly, look! Niggas be wildin'!
Cupcake, why am I eating the cupcake this early? Why am I eating the...
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Why am I eating the cupcake so early? The cupcake shades?
That's stupid, guys. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Y'all don't like me. You're right. We need more. The amount of sounds you have on your soundboard is crazy. Oh, I got a lot. Look, they're in the folders. I even got, look, see?
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Damn!
I'm just saying. Man, but shout out to everybody in the chat right now, except for Weird, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Have you ever sweared? Well, I didn't know if it was a swear word, yes, but I don't swear knowingly. I don't swear knowingly. Dang, ad sub ran out. Man, go ahead, connect to Amazon Prime. Connect to Amazon Prime, you get the free sub. I'm just saying, that's how we do. How we do over here. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Did mine? No, that video ain't go up today. I wanted to watch this one video today on chat, right? Of I fell out of love with the MCU, and it's a video essay. It's only 8 minutes long. I wanted to check it out because I want to see what this guy's critique is. I don't know, it randomly came up on my feed, but I'm kind of in agreement with it. I used to be a hardcore fan of the MCU. back when it initially started with Iron Man. Oh, I got Iron Man on 4K on Blu-ray. I've owned Iron Man like 2 or 3 times on Blu-ray. One of my favorite movies of all time, Iron Man 1. I'm not a movie buff. I'm not a film buff. I'm not an expert on films. I like what I like. Y'all know that. So, I do want to check out this video because it says, but it has She-Hulk on the cover, which I need to talk to Otaku in training because he's been ragging on She-Hulk a lot lately. And I'm like, where all the hate coming from for She-Hulk? It's funny because this is the only Disney Plus show that I'm actually interested in. That's the craziest part about it. It's the only Disney Plus show that I'm interested in. I was interested in Moon Knight until I saw some of that CGI. That ish looked horrible. The She-Hulk don't look the greatest, but Moon Knight was throwing hands, and I don't want to see horrible CGI with throwing hands. You get what I'm saying? She-Hulk is passable because I don't look at it as a serious action series. I see it more as like a comedy type of drama type thing. A comedy, superhero drama type thing. You know what I'm saying? But man, She-Hulk was the only one I was interested in. I wasn't interested in WandaVision, even though I knew it tied in with Doctor Strange too. Was interested in Moon Knight, was interested in Miss Marvel. What was the other one? I'm a bit interested in Loki. I might check out Loki, especially since Kang is in there. And we know the Kang Dynasty. And it's a black man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to do it on mobile because these ads driving me crazy. You trying to do what on mobile? Nah, I don't think you can do it on mobile. Yo, Tay, did you hear what happened to Gabe? Itch. See? It's crazy. See, he tried to get me with that. Nah. If I had an Amazon Prime account, if I had an Amazon Prime account, but it's cool. I'm gonna wait till my pockets back up. I feel you. Tay's only interested in the show with the big girl. At least I'm consistent, Cass. At least I'm consistent. Loki's gonna be mad important. Yeah, but I think it's supplemental content rather than necessary content. Like average moviegoers, they're not gonna watch all that ish. There's too many shows in the MCU. Disney Plus has. Ooh, shout out to Weird Bro for the sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's not that much of an L right now. Yes, sir. In fact, Weird Bro, thank you. Aww. Thank you. Nah, it's necessary. We'll see. I'll be the judge of that, Cass. I'll be the judge of that. I am the ultimate MCU fan. I think. I don't know. No, I'm not. I lied. Nani? It's a little start to the whole arc. Yeah, but you know, I did it because I felt bad for you. So guys, crazy thing happened on Twitter recently, right? There's this guy called Weird Bro, kind of an L manga tuber, right? At my happy place browsing the manga section waiting for dinner reservations. Boogie is so hilarious. Boogie is hilarious. But there's this guy named Weaver, right? Kind of a douche. He was recently just crying on Twitter. And let me show you guys. Oh wait, we on the whole wrong tab. No, I'm gonna put it right here because I want this to be up here. Yes, sir. There's this guy named Weaver. Definitely don't subscribe to him on YouTube if you actually like consistent manga tubers. Don't do it, right? But this guy named Weird Bro. Look at how he's just going off. He's not even for community. He just wants his credit. Let's just look at this real quick, guys. This is from a Mr. Weird Bro. Let's get into it.
It's tough thanking individual people. You tagged 3 people. You couldn't fit one more.
No, they couldn't. And you had one more, they couldn't fit. Oh man. Let's rewind that again. It's crazy. In fact, let me read this over. However, after sobering up, I just tried to get back on the grind. Yeah, it's always tough thanking individual people because I hate having others feel left out. But there are a few people I have to personally thank. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see. He got Otaku Mike, Elite X Collector, and the Manga Sloth. Dang, but there's no Weeabra. There is no Weeabra. But I always see a Weeabra bigging these people up.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I know I wouldn't. But you know, hey, that's me personally. Let's listen to it.
It's tough thanking individual people. You tagged 3 people. You couldn't fit one more.
Pause.
You couldn't fit me.
Pause.
I'm pissed.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
Weeabra needs to transform into. He needs to transform into that. I need a sound. I need that sound on the soundboard. Oh man, how long you finna be stream tonight? I don't know. Depends on how long. What do we need to look at? What do we need to look at tonight, huh? What do we need to look at? Hey, sorry, Mr. Nody. I was making a pound of bacon for dinner. Are you trying to give yourself a heart attack?
What do you mean by that?
Meet the Weeb family is dead to me. Well, to them, you never existed. That's crazy. They didn't tag you in anything. And I always see you bigging them up. That's crazy. I had never heard of them until you. Still don't watch their stuff because I just don't know who they are. But they didn't even get to you. So sad, Weeabra. So sad. But how's everybody doing tonight? What we been up to this week? Well, I've been reading lately. Besides, I've watched a new show and I finished a new show. I've been weaving out too much lately, but I recently got into this show called Blackbird. Me and my girl watched it. And it's the second Apple TV exclusive show that we watched. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It's like a crime drama thriller type thing happening with it. It's only 6 episodes long and it's only going to be it's only like 1 season. And each episode is about an hour long. And I will tell you that there's just so much jam-packed into each episode. And this last episode was cool. It wasn't bad. I think the pacing was a bit off on that episode because it was just some parts where I'm like, feels a bit forced. But overall, I really did like the show Blackbird. I think you guys should check it out. The acting is great in that show. The mystery aspect that was looming in the air for that show was also great as well. The main character, while he is a criminal, he is a bad guy. I will say that he does have some type of character progression character progression / growth within the series as we follow him. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. If Apple TV wants to sponsor me for that, they can. I also seen Severance recently, and it was directed by Ben Stiller. First of all, Ben Stiller, the guy that played Alex the Lion from Madagascar, he directed most of Severance, and that was a show that, wow. At first, when I was watching the show, I was like, it's not too bad. Then when I started to go through the show and see the humanity and the inhumane acts of certain things, I was like, oh, I get it now. That's kind of messed up. But there is supposed to be a season 2 coming out. I think it's in production currently. I really want to check it out. I binged that. I think it's like 8-9 episodes. It was pretty good as well. The guy that's, I guess, from Parks and Rec or some other show, he's in there as the main character, and he was a pretty good actor for the most part. I really enjoyed this show. You need to watch them. Love their content. What do they do? If it's just manga content, not bad, but I'm like, if it's just manga content, do I need to watch them? Like, I really haven't. I've been trying to like stay off of YouTube for the most part, start actually watching TV shows and read more manga and try to concentrate more on the craft. Because if you haven't noticed, even though my editor couldn't do it this week because of certain things happening, this week I'm about to have like 5 videos coming out. This week I'm having 5 videos coming out. I got 4 on the Read the Dark Side channel. I got 1 on the main channel. Still gonna edit 1 for the main channel next week. Well, for next week. And if we do clip stuff more on the Read the Dark Sage channel, then I need to find some more clips to put on here as well. Well, on the Read the Dark Sage channel. Shout out to PK Splash for the sub. Yes, sir. But yeah, Meet the Weeb family is peak for real. See, I see you bigging it up. What makes them peak compared to other manga tubers, I guess? They talk about manga. I guess what makes them like, what reinvents the wheel, I guess? Because I support, but doing good. Spent way too much money on Yu-Gi-Oh! On the cards, on the merch, like on what? I see y'all been popping off in the trading cards section. W. Yeah, only a pound. Why are you cooking a pound of bacon? I work today, and as you've seen on my stories, I started getting timer recently, and so far, well, you told us that, Anime Cujo, too. You told us that. It's so far really funny and good. I'm excited to finish in the future. How long is it? For me, it's the way the wife, the husband, and the daughter bicker with each other. It's so hilarious. So is it kind of like a podcast format type thing? And are they the only ones that do that in MangaTube? MangaTube is just so small still, even though I feel like at points it can get saturated. But I feel like it's so small. I personally love the dialogue of the daughter weeb is hilarious, called Daddy Weeb on all his Nasty Man manga. Hold up, they using the term Nasty Man and not crediting me? Hold up, they using the term Nasty Man and not crediting me? Come on, let's be real now. Let's be real. On the cards, I had to pick up an in-game engine. I'd been slacking on picking up. What's that? Nah, they don't use that term. Oh, okay. W for not appropriating the term. W for not appropriating the term. 360 some episodes. Oh yeah, you're out of there. I would never. Not now. I would never. I'd have to be full-time at YouTube and doing anime dedicated content to do something like that. Yeah, me right now, never. Yeah, it's super long form, but their energy keeps you watching, so for me it feels like a podcast. Now they don't use the term. All right. Does anyone else do long form content manga wise in MangaTube? Does anyone else really do long form content like manga centered, like it's MangaTube centered, like collection and all that types? You know what? Let me check it out. Meet the Weeb family. Every time you type that in, the abbreviation, the acronym or whatever, I always think of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, just because the letters just move around like that for me when I see it. Oh yeah, they recently hit the 1K. That's why that was congratulated. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at the preview. It seems nice. I'm lobbing myself. I ain't no hater or nothing. I don't know if you're a weed. What is this? We gonna watch that because I want to see. It's only 5 minutes. I want to watch that. People traumatized by this Spy X Family merch. What are people on about? Oh, their thumbnails are pretty unique. That's nice. They seem very wholesome. Or they got someone that draws them. That's pretty nice. An engine is a small set of cards that allows you to set up certain plays. Oh. Since you asked, 1, I love bacon. 2, I worked on my first construction site earlier today, and I'm starving as F. Hey, watch that sodium intake. That's all I gotta say on that one. He's in a group chat with me, but he does manga-related content. The Masked Man. Wait, Anime Cujo, why'd you bring him up? Are you saying that that's your homie that you talk to? And also, I don't F with the Masked Man. Unless he's black. If he's black, I'll F with him. Because he said something on Instagram, I mean, not Instagram, Twitter one time. And I was like, that's kind of racy. I don't like that. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Unless he's black, I'll F with him. Sorry. Honestly, I've seen some people do really long videos of manga too, but people usually do not like it. I think Omnibus Collector is the only one who does it successfully. The only problem I got with Omnibus Collector is I don't be liking it for manga content. I think he's Hispanic. Oh, get him out of here! Get him out of here!
How about you transform
not that guy,
into
pal.
someone who can
You're
get
not
some
that guy.
bitches
Stupid,
monkey?
guys.
Weird.
Get him out of here!
You're weird.
Oh, bro.
This guy stinks.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Get him out of here!
Boy,
I
ain't
don't
no way,
care
boy.
for him.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way.
No, I'll let you know right now. I'll put it on the public platform like he did on Twitter. So y'all know the Burger King dude? The white man that was racist on the plane. He had the Burger King hat on. So he said something in the tweet. And he was basically like, when so-and-so, black people so-and-so, and he had the burger, and he put the Burger King guy as like the meme picture. And I'm like, no, get him out of here. Weird.
What do you mean by that?
Get him out
How
of here.
about you
Guys,
transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
he's not black, bitch. You don't get to say that word. You don't get to make a racial black joke like that if you're not black, and especially if I don't know you. I'm not saying everybody gets a pass. Back then, people got a pass. No. Oh, no. F that. Wait, what? Do you have a screen cap? No, it was a long time ago. I showed Jerry this. I'm like, yo, because people in my Discord were talking about it like a year ago. People were talking about him in my Discord about a year ago, right? And he has a thing called, and I guess someone made a fan page of his called like deleted tweets. So he already knew what he did was wrong. Hence the deleted tweet. And someone had the little, like, you know, it said something black people something, and it just had him like with it had the Burger King dude as like the reaction picture. You know how Twitter you can add the picture and people do it like for the reaction? He had the Burger King dude, the one that's on the plane that was like called the black woman the N-word, hard R. When you gonna read manga live? When people want to see it? Wait, what? Do you have a screen cap? I'm also Hispanic though. But Elite Collector, you have no. I don't have nothing against Hispanic people. Elite Collector, I don't know. No, Elite Collector. The picture that he posted was a guy that was racist towards black people. I'm not saying I don't care about you. I'm saying I don't care about your race of you being Hispanic. But you, because you didn't say anything in that particular moment of something that was racially motivated. I believe he's like 20 or so. He could be pretty sus, to be honest, and he could tweet some wild-ish. But dang, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. I ain't know you go effort him like that. Yeah, after that, I was like, it just, because I didn't see no apology. Nah, I could be wrong. Can you do that chicken dance again? I'm not Boogie. What are you talking about? You ain't about to have me dancing like no chicken. Hey, I forgot what I was on. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, let's talk about Bless. This man, we ever talk about Bless? Yeah, I like Massman, but that's a tough one to hear what he did. I'm gonna side with Massman on this one. Say your line. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it. Deleted Mass. Let me see. Shoot. Look, I see. My initial theory was that the Massman who originally grabbed the Massman. No, that's not him. Dang, I can't find him now. Unless it's together like that. No, I can't find him. What's good, my boy? My boy Zen in the building. Aww. Yes, sir. Also, I won't defend that, but from when I know him, he was in our group chat saying racist jokes or making racist jokes. But again, I won't defend whatever tweet you're talking about. I gotta find it. It was a deleted tweet, and I'm just like, and some people was like, "Oh, he's Latino and black," and I'm like, you know, I was doing like this the whole time. I'm like, who is this guy, man? Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who is this guy? I gotta know for real if he's black or not. Now that you gave me the confirmation, F him.
Fucking wait, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But he could have came out and said something like, oh, he was hacked. Well, then again, that's a weak excuse. That's a weak excuse. But I don't know. It came out like, It came out during the time where that. In case y'all don't know what Burger King meme I'm talking about. Burger King. I can't play the video, but I'm talking about this Burger King dude. I'm talking about this. Like he had this as like one of the reaction and Nary pictures, and it was just him, and it was him smiling like this. It was kind of like this photo right here. I'm just like I said. I mean, that's get too comfortable sometimes. See this thing. Me personally, if you ain't got this, then you don't got that. you don't got that card to say that. If you ain't got this in you. Pause. I don't know. He's deleted IG and Twitter, and apparently he wanted to get off social media because his other friends in our chat told us he's focusing on his mental. All right, go ahead, focus on that mental.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He wasn't focusing on our mental when he made that tweet. Apple. But yeah, I mean, when I was younger and I didn't know any better, yeah, that's cool. I'm older. I know more. Like, what you doing on social media saying stuff like this? Or doing stuff like that? Let him on here. He joined Twitter for like 4 hours and then he decided he was leaving. Yeah, someone in my Discord was trying to be messy, talking about your best friend is on Twitter now. And I was like, stop being messy. Just stop being messy. I don't even know why. I don't even know what happened with that whole thing. Everybody's been, I don't know. I think we need to get all the manga tubers together and have like an Illuminati meeting. At least all the ones I'm cool with. All the ones I'm cool with. Woo! Yeah, there's okay, but yeah, I don't think there's anything for us to watch, or anything for us to talk about in this situation.
Not that I ever left.
Hold up, man. I ain't. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Probably for the best. He would have elevated manga Twitter if he had stayed. Weird, bro. Give me some good take. Give me a good reasoning of how he would have elevated it. I ain't got no beef with the dude, but please enlighten me on how he would have just elevated manga Twitter. In fact, who elevates manga Twitter now, weird, bro? I got a video coming out. I actually never put it out yet. I have not put it out yet. But y'all was here for stream when I talked about it. And I titled it Manga Collecting Twitter is Soft. They are. JoJo's this week, by the way. Might need to catch up on that. Nah, he tried arguing with every, and it wouldn't even been good for his mental. He's controversial. I have a question. Is it weird that all of my black friends call me N-word like as a friend? It still kind of shocks me. I'm actually curious. No, because black people, I would say we as a whole, most of us throw it around on anybody. We say it, we call people that, but we don't expect for people who are not black to call us that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I don't personally say it. That's just never been my thing. I used to say that the other N-word that ends with an O, which is black in Spanish. And look, y'all not slick either. But I used to say that. Then I learned a few years ago that it wasn't politically correct. So I don't say it no more. I don't say it no more. Well, yes I do. Yes I do. I say it with my black friends. But I generally don't say it a lot because it's not like I'm calling my girl that or anything. So yeah, I try to be. Is the word tact? What is the word? What's the word tact? Act. Adroitness and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult. I try to be tact with the words I use. W vocabulary. I try to have some tact with what I do, with how I speak. Yeah. Weird, bro. I want to react to your collection one day. And I just want to roast it. I want you to know that. I want to just roast your collection. Ain't the old version pretty much on the same level as Hard R? No, Cass, it's not. No, it's not. Because hard R's is a different look. Hard R. Oh. Hey. Hey, it's cool. What if I'm talking about the actual color? No. Because what is my color? Anime Cujo. No, I'm just kidding. If y'all are literally talking about the actual color, I don't care. But see, some Hispanics growing up, and I went to a predominantly black school growing up. You feel what I'm saying? We had Hispanics there too, obviously. They was like the second biggest racial group at the school. That's the word. Okay, the second biggest racial group at the school. And look, they say the N-word, you know, oh, the color. But then, you know, they try to like take the little accent off and stop trying to roll the R and try to say the other one. At first, I didn't think it was bad because I thought it was a good word. But now I look back, I'm like, oh, y'all slick. Y'all slick. I guess hard R is a slur and the O was more used to objectify. Yeah, like it was, when I was growing up, O was all right to use. Like, O was all right to use. When I was growing up. Hard R, that's a no-go. But I've also heard other black people call black people the hard R. But I feel like every race is racist with their own race. You get what I'm saying? Or they say the racial slurs to their own race. I know I'm not lying with that. I know I'm not. So yeah. But yeah, weird bro. I want to have a manga tuber collection rating with the manga tubers in the stream. I want to do that. I don't know when to organize it though. I don't know when everybody's free, but I do want to do that. I think it'd be fun. Get us all together to do something together. I don't know what else we could do together. East did the Among Us streams. I did the whole Manga Hero reaction smoke show. I think we all need a little bit more camaraderie. I think we should all chat a little bit more. Plus, I want to learn some of y'all's tips and tricks so I could grow more on YouTube. I'm being real with you. But all right. Whoa, what am I saying? I fell out of love with the MCU video essay. I have fell out of love with the MCU, and I really want to see where they're going to go with this. This person, I hope he did some good editing. Chase the Ghost Sage, W Sam. Gage you all here so we can roast her for selling all her manga. Huh? Hold on a second. Hold up. This is about to be a reaction for the YouTube channel, but what are you? Wait. Cass, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Cass? That would be cool to do together. That's what I'm saying with you, bro. I gotta organize it. I gotta. Hopefully Thursday, maybe Thursday. Do like Boogie and get yourself a personalized Chase Dark Sage LED sign for your shelves. I thought about that before Boogie had his whole little thing, but I want mine to be neon. I don't want how Boogie has his, because I don't want to steal Boogie swag like that. I already stole a little bit of his swag with this, which also shout out to Boogie for that. I stole a little bit of his swag with this. But see, unlike other people, I'll give credit to the people I steal the swag from. I'm just borrowing the swag. I know you know who the real owner of the swag is. Sometimes I gotta borrow the swag. So I borrowed his swag right there. I let a little story. Yeah, it's because I got one nostril small. One of my nostrils is more closed than the other one. That's why. I'm not literally all her manga, but she sells a lot of her manga, man. Where's she at? So I just tagged her. I said, "What is this I hear about you flipping manga?" Oh, I'm about to roast her. Not really. We talked about this on East stream the other day. East always streaming when I'm out. That's crazy. East always says, "Hey, yo, Chase is busy right now. Let me start streaming." I'm like, East, my guy. I'm trying to come through. That's crazy. That's why I do the late night streams. When I come back in the house, then Chase gonna do a rooster chicken review. So that's the thing, Sam. I've learned that Viz Media will never ever reach out to me, never want to work with me. I've learned this, right? Because it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of funny that they have never I have a whole playlist dedicated to Viz. I did it real quick. You know what I'm saying? I did it. Viz will not work with me. And you know what? I really wanted to work for Viz. I wanted to be like a social media manager for them at one point. It's just crazy. Let me put the Dark Sage. It's just crazy that I buy so much of their stuff. I don't think I'm entitled to it. I just want to know what rules I gotta play by. I just want to know. Look, now y'all can tell me. Yeah, you're getting roasted in here, HBO. You're getting roasted in here. I like how she said the Discord and she gave straight to me. It's just crazy. Now I gotta play. I can tell you. Oh, please tell me, PK, in fact, show me. But yeah, this is crazy, Sam. That I do all these Viz videos, all the Viz stuff, and they don't want to hit your boy up. That's crazy. That is crazy. All these Viz videos, all of them. Viz media and the titles, and the views is all right. The views is pretty good. Views ain't bad. I'm just saying, they don't want to put your boy up for nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Sam, that's what I'm. Y'all probably can't see it that well. Let me light it up for y'all. I'd be perfect for that. I would be perfect for that. They don't want to hit me up. That's the crazy part. I'm just saying, man. Like, he actually reached George 90%. That's what I'm saying, Sam. They don't want to hit me up. Aww. I'm like, dang. At least if they don't hit me up, I want 7Cs to hit me up, but 7Cs don't hit nobody up. So see, that's the thing. I can't blame 7Cs because 7Cs just don't hit nobody up. Cool. I'm gonna get on their radar one day. But they just don't hit nobody up. Viz don't hit me up though. I got figures from their series. I got box sets. This whole shelf is basically Viz except for the spare site. And it's Fire Force and Attack on Titan. But besides that, this is mostly Viz. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. I just don't get it. Be happy, don't talk ish, and like everything we put out. That's crazy, Cass. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's the thing. And Sam said it earlier. That Rooster fight is out, and I'm gonna review it. Oh, I got a video idea in my head now. See, that's the thing. Viz don't want to be on my side. That's crazy. I'm highly critical of things I don't like. I know I'm heavily opinionated. I know.
That's stupid, guys.
And that's not a great marketing. That's not a great person you want marketing your content. Because I'm highly critical of certain things. I get it. I'm very opinionated. I get it. But I think it's time to give them the Kodansha treatment, Cass. I think it's time to give them the Kodansha treatment. Y'all know how I made that video of how Kodansha is an L? About the whole GTL thing? Kodansha will never sponsor me or anything because, well, I call him an L. Understandable. I called you an L on a pretty big platform. In terms of YouTube. YouTube is a big platform. That's what I mean. Got any opinion? No vid sponsorship partnership for you. So that's the thing. I'm going to read Crazy Food Truck and I'm going to read Rooster Fighter. And I'm going to make a video called This. I don't want to title this. I don't want to call these series Pump and Dumps. I think Cass has said these before. I don't want to call these series Pump and Dumps, but they're series that aren't long, have no real high investment for you to have. I mean, for you to get with it. And it's just a series that, because they're not big name series, or these series don't have any type of real fans, that they're just trying to market them heavily to you so you can buy these series. Two of them that come to mind is Crazy Food Truck and Rooster Fight. I don't know what it's called. I don't got it yet. But I want to make these are like super industry plants, meaning that Viz, the company itself, has put these out for you to literally, they're marketing them heavily for you to buy them. Now, other series, they really don't got to market heavily. Boruto sells on its own. Dragon Ball Super sells on its own. One Piece sells on its own. We get that. Mashle Undead Unluck, you had to get a little bit more marketing because they ain't got no anime. They ain't a big name. But they're still getting the marketing, but they're also a Shonen Jump property. Crazy Food Truck and Rooster Fighter, those are industry plans. You have never heard of those series. Be real, you have never heard of those series until Viz printed them and started marketing and throwing these series in your face. They're literally throwing these series in your face so you can buy it. I'm just being real. Just being real. That's my little rant though. I'm gonna have to see when I make the video. If they don't want me, F them. Not F them all the way because I still like their series, of course, but Viz don't want to work with me. That's crazy. They ain't hit me up. I think I sent them an email one time, like a cold email to be like a reviewer for their series. But also, like Cass said, if I have an actual opinion, they might not like what I do with them. That's crazy. I'm just saying. I went off on a whole little rant. Let me see what y'all saying. They were talking about manga to the collection roast. I said they should get you on to roast selling on your manga. Yeah, HBO, what's up with you selling on your manga? What's up with you selling on your manga? Like, actually reads and enjoys it. Like, yeah. Man, there is something about selling manga that's just okay and simply therapeutic. HBO, what are you talking about? HBO, keep all your manga. What are you doing? Keep all your manga. Nah, he be saying, I never heard of this. Not interested for them. Wait, what? Huh? You're like SpongeBob in the episode where he's posing to the Krabby Patties. No. See, I thought it was gonna be more like SpongeBob when he was pointing out the dirty diapers to Patrick. HBO's terrible takes saying Spriggan bad, like we go read shoujo please and stay away from a man's mom. Oh, what is Spriggan? Am I about to roast Weird Bro for this? What is a Spriggan? Let me read the personal synopsis of this thing. Watch Spriggan, Netflix original. Netflix official. Series written by Hiroshi Taka. There go Weird Bro liking stuff that no one else can actually get their hands on. Weird Bro's like, oh, I'm bilingual. I can read every other language. I can get manga in different languages. That's Weird Bro. That's my impression of Weird Bro. Such a good impressionist. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you, ladies dumper. I hope you are too. Looking for a fight? Oh, hold up. HBO about to throw some hands? He be reading the story through the mid-video games. Sam can't say nothing because he's bought in 2 to 3 Spider-Man games within the last few months. I don't want to hear it, Sam. I don't want to hear it. Spriggan new release, Booty.
Give it here.
That got to be it. They know he ain't even reading Naruto.
Get the hell out! Get out!
Get out! I think Anime Collective gets some manga from Seven Seas. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was really about to pick it up today, then I saw your story and nope. Heck no. All right, where should I be? Man, that's not great. Hardcovers could have looked nice. Sure needs a Kodachi treatment. Everyone acted effing fool. This all you coming for D Midslayer and put you on the blacklist. I was just telling people the truth. Why are they booing me? I told them the truth. I'm not a freaking puppet for Viz. I'm not a puppet to anybody. Unless someone's paying me $1,000 for. Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I have a dedicated video to something, it either gotta be expensive or they gotta be paying me real nice. I'm talking about half a rent type of pay. If it's a dedicated video. Legit, the Spriggan is deluxe. The edition looks so Spriggan manga. What? Who publishes Spriggan? Who publishes this? It's an Amazon? Is this actually in English, or is this one of like the French things that we're gonna be buying? We're gonna be buying anything but anything in English. He'd be buying everything but anything in English. I will fight those Sims any day too. They're serious. They get a lot of marketing because they gotta make a money for us and some stinkers. If it weren't for Villain, Lodancha would be the worst publisher. NLT. Okay. Oh man, you better be ready. You are severely outnumbered. They are low key, not that good. Crazy food truck, man. You look like Baby Neji when you stood up. Baby Neji. They don't for me. That's because I barely use them anymore. I treat them with good care. For real, Crazy food truck is so annoying. Probably won't pick up Rooster Fighter. Why not? It's a Viz title. Pick it up. Rooster Fighter is giving me dog ningin vibes. I really do not believe anyone who is saying it's good. I refuse. A lot of people are on the Rooster Fighter glizzy recently. Viz gave me a few free volumes back in the day. Sam! Nani? Are you not gonna feed the streets? And by the streets I mean me. Are you not gonna feed me some information about that? Well, that's crazy, Sam. You're not gonna feed me some information? You're not gonna, like, you got a little backdoor in there, like a little alley-oop? What's up? I'm gonna reach out to Viz right now and immediately get a sponsorship. It's because HBO has bad taste. Yeah, I thought I was about to say something. It's because she's a woman. Oh, who said that? Who said that? That's crazy. Rooster Fighter is great, but being pushed way too hard. No, sell manga. No. That's the episode, Dirty Diapers with Patrick. That's cool. It's kind of wild how hard it's being pushed. Rooster Fighter used to be the hidden gem back then, too. I think Vince probably believes it's perfect for their buyers, which makes sense. It's comedy with crazy action. Spriggan's literally just released in English. Chase out of the loop. Is it Viz? If it's not Viz, that's why I'm out the loop. If it's not Viz, that's why I'm out the loop. It's really gonna get sponsored by Viz. It did sell the manga they send there. Nah, it's crazy if they do that. That's crazy. She's gonna return it, perhaps. Oh no, that's crazy. Google baby. All right, I'm gonna go back to read Summertime Render. Looks like you standing up. Chase wants to sponsorship with all the weird bro beef. Silly guy. HBO, don't sell manga no more. No more selling manga for you. You keep all your manga. I can sell manga though. That's cool with me. I can do that. You can't though. So don't do it no more. Chase wants to sponsorship with all the weird bro beef. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. If I get sponsored by a company, they'll be like, we are who? We are who? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, bro. They're like, yo, let's still send him this manga. In fact, I hope I get a French publisher to give me all the manga. And I hope that I can announce every single piece of manga that Weird Bro has fought for in blood. Like he paid that price for it, all the out of print stuff. I hope I can be the person to announce it, that all these series are getting re-releases and they're all going back in print. So the out of stock versions, you just paid too much for them now at that point. I hope I'm the person that does that. I don't sponsor you, Sage. I feel bad for you.
Get the hell out! Get out!
That was weird, bro. 7Cs, so no excuses, old man. Spriggan? Man, again, I haven't been to a manga store in I don't know how long. I haven't actually been to a Barnes & Nobles in months. Yeah, I don't think I've been to a Barnes & Nobles. Have I been to a Barnes & Nobles this year? Have I been to a Barnes & Nobles this year? I don't think I have. I don't know. Weird Bros DMs them and complains. Oh, that's crazy. Chase was about to get a sponsorship, then they looked at all his Weird Bro tweets and said, never mind. That's crazy because Weird Bro be cussing at me. No, that's crazy. He the one that be cussing at me. I don't say no cuss words. I don't say no curse words. I don't say nothing out of pocket. I just call him a simp, a beta male every now and then, because that's what Weird Bro is. I'm just calling it how I see it. Is there a problem with that now? Wait, can somebody explain how these publishers decide what series they claim for their company to release volumes of ish for? How does it all work? We're about the MViz that Chase been threatening. No. This all the beef you got on Twitter and said, nah, let's go with the happy hipster who just want to know what you're reading. Nani? You know what? My whole YouTube channel is a facade. I'm gonna just throw everything away. No more Viz manga. No more manga in general. Nice. I'm gonna just move to a Spider-Man and Dragon Ball Z analyzing channel. That's what Cass wants me to be. Dragon Ball Z. Thank you for the follow, Bryce. Dragon Ball Z and Spider-Man analytical channel. Would you date an African type brother? Why date an African type comma brother, or why date an African type of brother? Because that statement is crazy. This is what I do Dragon Ball Super episode reactions. Facts. Time to become a DBZ game collector channel. A brother. No, I'm not the way straight. What do you mean? No.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Chase, just make Goku videos. I might have to. Wait, Bryce, is this the Bryce I know, or is this like someone else? I haven't talked to that Bryce in like a year or two, but is this the Bryce I... Nah, that's crazy. About to be the Potter collector of Dragon Ball games. What's a Potter collector? What's a Potter collector? Man's really show up and be out of pocket without subbing. Up behavior. Kind of facts. Sub up. Sub up. Sub up. Sub up.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
Well, the joke anime Cujo was that Cass always gets on me because I always buy the same game over and over. And by that, he means I keep buying Spider-Man and Dragon Ball Z games. Because I was buying all the retro Dragon Ball Z and Spider-Man games. And so I'll sub if you show that, you know, sub.
Get the hell out!
Look up Potter Collector on YouTube. Wait, I don't get it. Who is this guy? Someone break it down for me. Who is this guy? I don't get what he does.
I have been waiting a long time for this magical release.
I like what he did right there. Chase, it's been far too long. When is your next Dragon Ball box set unboxing? Look, I might have a little JoJo's unboxing this week. That new game coming out this week, I got it. Well, I don't have it with me. I'm waiting for Bandai to ship it to me. Would you make out with Potter Collector? No.
Hey, Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome to the Potter Collector channel, where we are...
You did not just hit me with your wand like that. Hold up, nah. What? He did not just hit me with his wand like that. Hello, guys. You did not. No. We're not doing that. I would never.
Hey, Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome to the Potter Collector channel.
Hey guys, Chase here, and welcome to the Spider-Man Analytical channel. Or hey man, Chase here, and welcome to the Dragon Ball Z Analytical channel. F no. What? No. Who is this man? What man's is this? Let's keep watching.
Where we are a community of collectors. Guess what? The very first Accio pin box has arrived. Now this is their August box and the inaugural release of their newest quarterly subscription service featuring the amazing magical pins that we all know and love.
Cass, what am I looking at? Cass coming for Chase today. Now this is disrespectful. It's a guy who just collects Harry Potter books. Well, also, he collects pens too, Cass. You obviously know nothing about his content.
A long time for this magical release. Hey, Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome.
Don't hit me with your wand again, my guy. Don't hit me with your wand again. Don't do that.
Welcome to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. Today we are opening up the potions box from the Wizarding Trunk.
But see, here's the thing, Cass. This is the difference between us and this guy. He is doing it only on one series. We at least do it for multiple series. You see what I'm saying? I am like how he is, but with the Lord of the Rings. Oh, effing nerd. We was an effing nerd.
Are you dead ass, Ed Buddy?
Weird. Buddy? You're weird.
No, if you have a library of just only Harry Potter books, that's insane. I want you to know that right now. No, this is crazy. Who is? Library? I'm looking for it. Okay, Potter Collector. I'm looking for a tour. Okay, I guess this is it.
Hey, Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here.
Don't you hit me with your wand.
Don't you hit me with your wand. Where we are a community of collectors. Today is the day that I released the video that is most requested, an updated tour of the Potter Collector Live.
Who is this Bryce?
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out!
Except Lord of the Rings is actually good. Another one of Weirbra's opinions. I just need to sound weird, bro. And put a clown emoji over it. Wow, you want me to leave after all we did together?
You weird. Buddy? You're weird.
What type of energy you on, Bryce?
Library. Now, there are some new translations that have not made it to the library yet.
Yeah, it's crazy calling the translations like it's the Bible. That's insane. I want y'all to know that. Come on, Chase. Lord of the Rings way better than Larry Potter. Both of them put me to sleep. I'm be real with you. Both of them put me to sleep. Too wordy.
So they are not on the shelves, but I'm going to show you everything else that's in here, all of the different editions and...
Let's keep going. This is crazy. This almost has 1 million views. That's crazy.
Translations and all of the things on top of my shelves, which has like a room of requirement theme to it. So let's get started.
Like the Bible, I'm dead. That's what I'm saying. This is how you look with DBZ, Chase. No, that's crazy, Cass. I got like 10 Dragon Ball Z games. Cass wanna say right now. No, just trash. Just trash. What is all this? You know what this music sound like? Y'all ever have one of them little Tinkerbell ballerina things where you do the little, where you twist it and you open the box and it has a little ballerina spinning around? That's what this music sound like right now. Box is the same box at 3. Cass, I did not. Cass, I did not. What are you talking about, Cass? What are you talking about? Oh yes, Harry Potter in English, Spanish, French, etc. Oh, that's overkill. Oh yeah. Cass. What? That's crazy. You gonna let him say that about me, Sam? Man's even got the Braille version of Harry Potter. That's insane.
I don't have any rare English Harry Potter books in the Potter Collector Library. Those are all kept at an undisclosed location. But in this first case, we have the Big Six, which are...
Two things. He says he has no rare English Harry Potter translations or whatever, or books, because they're not in the Potter library. He says in an undisclosed location, meaning he has them. It's not his location to even look at. Second of all, don't tell me about the Big Six when we got the Big Three in anime. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Potter collector? He might be undisclosed, but like Fort Knox, crazy.
Are the top 6 rarest and hardest to find translations of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And then in this case are some rare translations that are either Philosopher's Stone or something like Urdu, Goblet of Fire, which is a super rare book. This German alternative cover is one of about 100 copies in the world.
Yeah, I remember how big Harry Potter is. Them books are worth money. Jay's about to make a Viz library trying to get a DM from them. Don't worry, Omnibus Collector already did that. I ain't got to worry about that. Omnibus Collector got that one. Harry Potter? Facts.
That's definitely a rare book. Translations that are signed are pretty rare, so I have a Chamber of Secrets German signed book here. If you've been part of the Potter Collector community for a while, you will recognize this book as the last translation I needed to have every published translation of books 1 through 7. Chamber of Secrets in Malayalam. Here's a first edition Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in Italian, and you'll notice that it says Joanne Rowling at the top. This was later changed to J.K. Rowling, and Harry does not have glasses on. This was requested by J.K. Rowling to be changed, and they added some glasses to this artwork. To the big 6 on this side, we have Gujarati, which is a very hard to find Indian language. I lucked out because I collected translations fairly early.
Sound like Bucci already. Translation, he reading the King James edition.
Robert Pitt, y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Are you dead ass, Ed Bowie?
Hey, yo, I always collect this collection is actually insane. Facts, it is.
Early and purchased it when the translation was released.
Oh,
Here's
man.
Greenlandic. These are in no particular order. It's estimated that about 3,000 copies of this book were printed. Next up we have Nepali, which
He had to flex that. It's approximately 3,300 of these books have actually been printed. He had to flex on that one. He flexed on us, guys.
I lucked out because I collected translations fairly early and purchased it when the translation was released. Here is Greenlandic. These are in no particular order. It's estimated that about 3,000 copies of this book were printed. Next up we have
It's estimated about 3,000 of these copies were printed. That boy is insane.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, he ain't got her beat. Oh, wait, he ain't got her beat. Oh, he ain't got her beat.
My name's Tracy Nicole Lewis, and this is the largest collection of Harry Potter memorabilia.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, so we're going to unbox a brand new item, and we will use Dumbledore's blade. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't even open it, I'm so excited.
Oh.
Over here is my collection of Harry Potter Lego. Some of my favourite items from this is going to have to be the vintage. I love the design of the boxes. I haven't even opened this.
Man, what a nerd.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
New weird bro tweet incoming. Sorry about it, Chase. I thought you would be streaming later. Oh, no, you're good, Wolf Bites. Harry Potter items, not books, Chase. Still got her beat. Still got her beat. I mean, got him beat. Nah, this is crazy. But I want to react to this because I wanted to see what this is about. I wanted to see how well this guy was going to articulate his points. And, well, let's just go ahead and watch it. Hopefully this video does not get demonetized YouTube, please, because this will be going on the Clips channel. Subscribe to Read the Dark Side if you haven't already. But yeah, I want to see what this video is about because obviously you guys know I fell out of love with the MCU. I want to see if I can reinvigorate it. I still need to watch Shang-Chi. I don't want to watch the Eternals. I'm not going to lie. This is more boring than Rent a Girlfriend. Let's get to
I'm back. Not that I ever left, but because I haven't spat out my opinion on something Marvel related in a very long time. Video essays were my thing. I lived, breathed.
That's what I'm saying, Sam. I think She-Hulk has been fun. It's been fun. We got to talk to Otaku in training. He just does not like She-Hulk. He has a bone to pick with She-Hulk. He even said that he was hate watching it. I'm like, hate watching this. Crazy. Otaku in training, if you in here, get on the VC right now so we can have this discussion.
on video essays, but then I ran out of things to say. I ran out of things to do, to talk about. I said my piece. I said everything I wanted to say. I will admit, though, I am planning a deep dive into every single Spider-Man movie to talk from the heart about why they worked and why they didn't work for me. But apart from that, video essays were dead to me, gone forever, until now. The MCU, Phase 4, the multiverse saga has reawoken the beast inside me, reignited the flame, the passion
little to no
speak
points
about
in the rest of
something
the
I
page so
care
far.
or
Okay, so skip
cared
it. Cool,
so much
thanks.
about. I need to say something. I need to let the world know that I fell out of love with the MCU.
Same.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been there since I was merely 5 years old with Iron Man 1. It has grown with me
Merely 5 years old? That means I'm a geezer. This came out when I was like a preteen.
until I was 16 watching Avengers Endgame and then COVID.
16 watching Endgame is crazy. Endgame came out like what, 3-4 years ago? No, it's crazy. I was in my 20s. I was able to drink by the time that happened. That's what I'm saying, Sam. 16? Oh man, I'm listening to a little kid talk about this now.
Nothing for
this guy ain't even old enough to drink. He talking about he felt
much deserved break.
He talking about he fell in love with MCU. This boy barely even got his own high school diploma. You need to fall in love with them grades, sir. Fall in love with that homework, sir. What are you doing talking about the MCU? This for grown folks.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches, monkey?
What is this little kid doing talking about the MCU? I want to see his point still, but hey. I was 10 when I watched Endgame. Oh, man. Oh, my back. My back. Y'all making me feel so old. This is why I can barely remember his time with the MCU because he was almost a toddler. Facts. I was in line when Iron Man 1 came out, bro.
What do you mean by that? Fucking wait, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
My back.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Y'all are killing me right now. But I'll pop my tickets in my office of the same job I'm at. Sam, let's keep going, man.
It was time for the MCU to calm down, take a rest, and go again. Then Phase 4 was announced. Bang, bang, bang. Project after project. This is great. We're getting so much more MCU than we've ever had before. This is going to be awesome. Or so we thought. We thought Phase 4 was going to be the best of them all, the most world-building, character-expansive of them all. And to some degree, it is. We have Moon Knight from the UK. We have She-Hulk, cousin of Bruce Banner. We have the story of the Eternals. We have a long-overdue Black Widow movie. Great. Right? The comic book style of multiple stories that fit into the same...
Did any of y'all like the Black Widow movie? I thought that movie was cheeks. That movie was trash. Thanks for realizing he got a 13-year-old in chat while doing that corn star tier list. He wasn't here. He wasn't here then, Sam. He wasn't here then. Don't put that on me. Guys, that game came out like 3 years ago. Jesus, we're old. Black Widow was a 7. Sam, you being very generous with that school.
World really excited me when it was first announced. I love the idea of expanding on characters that we have never seen before on screen, characters like She-Hulk and Moon Knight. But let me ask you a question. Where is their place in all this? Where is their place in the story? And thus this brings me on to my first point of 3 as to why the MCU is failing in my eyes. Not streamlining. You know what the MCU was from phases 1 to 3? It was a continuous story where every character, every film had its purpose. Everything tied together with a nice little...
Okay, so if he's about to go on that point that I think he's about to go on this point, I don't like this point that he's about to make, right? I hate this point of... Shout out to Monet98 for the gift of sub to Ash Manga Review. Highly appreciate it. Mwah. Hold on, what are you doing? Get the subs. Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Get the subs. But like I was saying, highly appreciate that. Okay, but like I was saying, I don't like this whole notion and narrative that people are trying to spin like Phase 4. Phase 4 just seems very aimless, very clueless. It doesn't know what it's trying to do. I feel like that's what Phase 1 was at a point, because it was setting up the whole story for Thanos. We didn't know Thanos was going to be the big bad at the beginning of Iron Man 1. We didn't know that. We were still getting on the part of the Avengers actually assembling and actually maybe being a thing by the end of Iron Man 1. We wasn't sure, but that was just amazing when we first heard that, because I knew what the Avengers was at that age. But for them to say like, oh, this just seems very aimless, I hate the narrative that they're doing that with Phase 4. I just hate, the one problem I have with Phase 4 currently is that a lot of the things to me, a lot of the concepts that they're showing me aren't interesting enough to keep me engaged, one. Secondly, there doesn't seem to be a cut and clear captain of the team. Like, at least we knew with Iron Man and Captain America, these guys were leaders. And we knew that, okay, if there's going to be a team of Avengers, a team of superheroes, highly appreciate it. It's Fizzy Lot for the Prime sub. Highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. The thing with Iron Man and Captain America, we knew that those were leaders. And with the Avengers coming through, we already knew that the Avengers team was led by either Captain America or Iron Man. Either or. At least we have two guys who are leaders, who are captains of this whole team. With this new lineup of heroes, especially when they're doing these heroes like Shang-Chi, the Eternals, some pretty non-mainstream heroes in my opinion. Unlike the Guardians of the Galaxy, these are like mini movies where we're getting characters who aren't really mainstream to the public. They're not a Captain America, they're not an Iron Man, they're not a Black Panther, they're not a Spider-Man, they're not an Incredible Hulk, they're not a Thor. They're not mainline characters that just the general public of people who consume superhero content or media will know these characters. Shang-Chi, let's be real, who knew about him? The Eternals, who knew about them? I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. True, but Phase 1 still had good movies. We get Eternals and Black Widow, and the big names now are Thor, Doctor Strange, and Spidey. Sadly. But I think Spidey's going to do his own thing, so he's not even going to be involved in Avengers movies. At least I hope not. Not for a while. Like, we're really not giving MCU a break and letting it set up. People get mad that they ain't know what the end game is when we literally just in the beginning phase, something that will be much grander compared to previous phases. I get that's going to be bigger cast because we have characters like Kang the Conqueror, who I want to see how his setup, how his design is going to look later on, especially with the new Avengers movies. We still got Secret Wars to set up. We still got Doctor Doom. We potentially Magneto coming into the foray, right? We got Galactus, the Silver Surfer storyline. We got so many storylines to really tackle with the MCU. But the thing is, are people not going to get burnt out before we tackle those things? That's the thing. But I feel like MCU is generally always going to make money because it's a superhero movie blockbuster. Like, they're always going to make money in the theaters. It's just that for the hardcore fans, for the real fans, for the people who are really enjoying these movies and actually going out to buy the merch and stuff like that, are they still going to support it heavily as it was in the first three phases down the line, like they are? Like, are they going to support these new phases like they did phase 1 through 3? I feel like the thing with phase 1 through 3, it was new. It was a magical experience, and we were literally growing up with these characters. Now that we got a new set of characters, it's like moving from elementary to high school. Now we're in the college to graduate school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. We're not in the same ballpark now. I hope I'm articulating this well. Which phase was Thor: The Dark World? Because that movie was cheeks. I think phase 2. I think that should have been phase 2. I think 2 separate Avengers movies happening simultaneously. They need a lot of setup. I know. All right, Chase, I'm a dip. Get a binge, get time, and then head to sleep. Y'all take it easy. All right, Anime Kujo, thank you for coming through. Highly appreciate it. Chase, The Boys is peak. I've seen season 1 and 2 of The Boys. I enjoyed it. To be fair, we won't know their places until they're part of collab movies. Like, phases 1 was all over the place. And see, this is the thing, Cass. With phase 1, I at least know how these characters are going to be together because of S.H.I.E.L.D. I played the video games. I watched some of the cartoons growing up. I knew how the Avengers was going to come together. And I guess that's my thing, since I had that prior knowledge of who's in the team, who's going to come together, who S.H.I.E.L.D. was. I guess that might be my problem with it now, is because I can't pick together Who's going to be the captain? Who's going to be in the team? How are they going to come together? There's no shield. Well, there's not really a shield. Nick Fury is still off planet. From what we saw in Captain Marvel, he's never really been on planet, which is crazy. So, I don't know. This is just very weird to see. So yeah, what is Nick Fury doing off planet? We already know the Skrulls is happening. The Skrull invasion? Oh, with the Super Skrulls? They better not F up the Fantastic Four movie. They better not F up the Fantastic Four movie. Please don't. What worries me the most is about the MCU's we losing so many lovable characters and not gaining new ones. Same, Sam. None of these characters to me are sticking. None of them. I feel like they're trying to set up a lot of these TV shows rather than focusing heavily on... To me, if they focus less on the TV shows and focus heavily more on the movies, I feel like better quality could come from these movies. That's my opinion, though. I could be wrong. There's a lot of these characters are sticking with me. When I saw Captain America, I'm like, you know what? That's a noble, good dude. I love him. Iron Man, cocky, lovable bastard. Love him. Hulk, big green giant monster thing. Love him. Thor, a god from Asgard. Love him. Except for first and second movie. I loved him more in the collab movies than I did in his own movies, except for Ragnarok. Ragnarok was fire. But yeah. Chase Fair Talk Day, I'm episode 110 for me. It's 8 out of 10. I like the story animation comedy kind of. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, wait, no. This is good, Wolf Bites. What up, Triple X loaded? Oh, well, there's also going to be 2 separate teams in, is my guess. Because of the split in Avengers 1 handling Kane, one handling something else. I'm very curious to see where this goes, Cass, because that's 2 Avengers movies back to back. That is scary for me, because Avengers ain't no name to play with when it comes to the movies. Only the Ultron is the weakest Avengers movie, but Avengers ain't no name to play with when it comes to those Avenger movies. So, I'm ready to see. Chase, have seen the One Piece is real meme. If you don't know, it's a meme where people mainly show the edited new picture of Whitebeard with the Kanye West. So, yes, I have seen it. Wolf Bites. Thank you for telling me about it, though, if I hadn't seen it. Wolf Bites, why would I want to know that? I knew of it already, but why would you want to tell me about that? King Dynasty Secret War is happening in the same year. It's wild. I just want to know what about OF? You subscribe to my OF. Secret War is happening right besides Kang Dynasty is crazy, guys. I wonder if they're going to introduce Miles Morales or if they're going to introduce the black symbiote suit, even though it's already in the MCU. Yes, I have one, Bryce. I have one.
Bow placed on top. Every character had their role to play. Every film had their purpose in the grander story. From Iron Man to Cap to Thor and even the Guardians of the Galaxy, in the end, they all mattered. And now we have the multiverse saga in phase 4. We have so many new and potentially exciting characters than ever before. But how many of them matter? How many of them will matter in the grand scheme, in the multiverse saga? Everything is building up to Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty. But how many of them will show up? Can show up? Sure, for characters that don't matter, you could cameo them, but what matters isn't a cameo. It's a reason. If a character does not have a significant purpose for the story, they should not appear. Simple as that. But the MCU continually thinks that they have to show that this is a connected cinematic universe every 5 seconds. And all of these characters that are now a part of the cinematic universe, what's their purpose? How will Moon Knight be involved with Kang the Conqueror? How will Daredevil go toe-to-toe with some of the most overpowered villains of the MCU in Secret Wars? How will Captain America possibly lead a team that is so much more expansive and powerful than himself? Well, I guess you could say they just won't show up. They'll stay in their little corner of the universe with their own stories. But then I ask the question, what's the point? What is the point of making all of these projects, bringing in all of these characters if they don't matter to the overarching narrative of the MCU? Creating stuff for the sake with no purpose is going to cause more harm than good. Not only does it create no purpose for...
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Spider-Man's still going to be a big part of the MCU going forward. And I mean, Miles is already confirmed in the universe, so it makes sense. Is he complaining about it being connected, but also about it not being connected enough right now? Yeah, he's kind of contradicting himself because he's like, Marvel's always going to remind you that all these movies are connected somehow. He's like, these characters really don't play any type of matter in the grand scheme of things. And I kind of see what he's saying. He is contradicting himself a bit, but I do see what he's saying, Kaz. I guess he's saying, like, if these movies were to focus more on the actual characters and focus on the universe stuff later, maybe they'd be better movies. But also, this is already a lived-in universe where it's going to be very hard for you to have a solo movie and then not be connected with none of the events that's happened previously or currently happening right now, especially when you're trying to build an even grander universe by having these TV shows run in the same universe while these movies are happening. I think it's going to be very hard for Kevin Feige and the MCU team to really do this, but they're handling it well, from my knowledge.
For them in the overall scheme, but because of my second point, oversaturation. I will admit I was in denial.
Yep.
Shut the hell out!
That's the thing I'm saying.
2 years ago. I thought the MCU would at its best after Endgame, and there was no slowing down for it anytime soon. But the MCU has continually pumped out project after project, and I'm tired. I am so tired. I cannot be bothered to watch every single MCU show and every single MCU movie when I know that they don't matter. When there is so many of one particular thing, it becomes a chore to watch it. I've seen 2 episodes of Moon Knight and I wasn't compelled to come back. I've seen 2 episodes of Miss Marvel and I like the vibe, but at the moment, I'm not compelled to come back. I've seen 1 episode of She-Hulk. I like how it's almost embracing the MCU's new wacky comedic nature and is something that seems very self-aware. But will I watch episode 2? I don't know yet. Say I have a short attention span, say I don't understand the brilliance, but I never had this issue with the first 3 phases. I could watch the first Iron Man all the way.
Yeah, but this is different though. With the first 3 phases, this is something new. We're introduced to newer characters that a lot of people really didn't know of like that. So I don't like this argument that he's going with, because again, it's oversaturated now, but back then it wasn't oversaturated. We only had the movies to go off of. Yeah, we had the Netflix shows, but they were really super connected to the MCU to where it was like, oh, you have to watch this content to get this content. No, if you watch the MCU and you watch Daredevil, you'll get it. If you don't watch the MCU but you watch Daredevil, you'll still generally get what the concepts and all that stuff is. They weren't tied together like tightly, is what I'm trying to say. With all these newer shows, they're tied together because they're trying to expound on more characters that were either introduced or might be introduced into the movies, that were introduced from the movies. I like this point that he's going at, and plus it was way less content back then. We were focused way more on like 3 to 4 characters. We had Iron Man, we had Thor, we had Captain America. These characters literally have trilogies within those 3 phases. Yeah, they introduced new characters like Black Panther, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, characters that we're really familiar with. Maybe it's the fatigue that is going through all this, but I don't like that point that he's trying to make. Man's got TikTok brain. Wow, the first game I bought with my own money was Dragon Ball Raging Blast when I was 6. Is this a W? It is, but Jesus, you were young. Jesus, you were young. Man's got TikTok. MCU just branching out to reach audiences that's just not neck beard nerds anymore. You think so, Cass? I think that's reaching more neck beards now. Me personally. Boys Invincibles nearly over any MCU movie. Wolfbite, you're kind of bugging. Have you not seen Iron Man 1? Have you not seen Infinity War? You're bugging. Like, Miss Marvel's not made for the same audience who watch OG Marvel stuff. True.
Endgame a million times over. It's a great story with purpose, with the right amount of solo stories and characters building over the right amount of time. It took them 10 years to make the Infinity Saga. It's taking them a measly 5 to make the Multiverse Saga. Let that sink in. With 3 phases packed to the brim, with multiple shows and even more movies than the first 3 phases. That's a lot, man. And speaking of a lot, that brings me on to my third point. Overworking. I know it's been overdone, oversaid, and beaten like a dead horse, but the VFX artists are overworked. They are having to handle 6 to 7 MCU projects every single...
So I watched this one YouTuber now called John Campia, and he kind of explained it a bit about the VFX art and stuff like that. I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to sound like that guy. And yes, we get it. They have been overworked, but they sign up for these contracts. I have been told that VFX artists and CGI artists and all that type of people, they sign up for these contracts and they're being overworked, and they set a certain amount of price on that contract when trying to actually be like, I guess, freelance artists. I want to call them freelance artists or freelance editors, whatever you want to call them. They set prices on these deals and they do contract works behind the scenes. Are they getting overworked? Probably. But I feel like not all VFX, it's not having the same VFX team for every single project. So that one's kind of be beaten by that one's just beating the dead horse, honestly. So yeah.
Year just so Marvel and Disney can cash in on the latest character, the latest hero. It doesn't feel passionate anymore. It doesn't feel like it's being tended with care. It feels like a rush to put out new content because the corporate demands it. I don't blame Kevin Feige, I don't blame the directors, the actors, and certainly I do not blame the VFX artists. But I blame Disney. I could have this all wrong, but from my perspective, it seems like Disney saw the success of the Infinity Saga and then thought that they needed more of that. They need the next Infinity Saga to come out in 5 years instead of 10, with maximum profits. But the artists and everyone working on those films are being overworked, even going on record to say that their teams get depressed when they see a new high-end Marvel film get announced, such as the Kang Dynasty and, of course, Avengers Secret Wars. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the MCU has developed a reputation, developed a habit of clearly inviting money instead of passion. Yeah, at some point it'd be great to see all of these characters on screen that we're getting at the moment, but for the story they want to tell, are all of them necessary? Are all of these characters necessary to tell the story of the multiverse saga, of Kang the Conqueror, of the Avengers defeating their most powerful threat yet? I don't think so. My problems will never be heard by Disney. Heck, this video might not even scratch past 1,000 views, who knows? But I'm passionate to say my piece once again, so I have. I love the MCU. But for how much longer? I don't know.
Oh, he tried to finish that on a dramatic tip. No, you already finished it. I'm not about to watch the rest, buddy. Overall, I think that was a pretty cool video. I didn't agree with some points, but me and him probably are going to agree to disagree. But yeah, that video was actually pretty interesting. I kind of want to see more Think Piece videos like this react to him on the Twitch streams. Yeah, ever since Disney, MCU just feels like a money machine with no love, squeezing out as much as possible. When did Disney acquire the MCU? When did Disney acquire the MCU? You're just saying more because they're starting to be loud about MCU changing from what they like to something what more people like. Yeah, but I think the MCU was made mainstream. It was never like an inclusive thing. The MCU was made mainstream. For people who think it was only for comic book fans that only thought MCU was just for them, what the? I'm hyped for Blade, to be honest. I will go see that in theaters if it's a movie and not a show. If it's a movie and not a show, I will go see that in theaters. Yeah, let me see. Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans got out at a good time. I mean, kind of facts. But also, I kind of feel like they lived as long as Iron Man and Cap lived before we got tired of seeing them. I've been working in VFX like Studio Map will be working their animators. I don't know nothing about how Mappa does their stuff. I know nothing about how Mappa does their stuff. But yeah, I don't know. All right, anyway, I'm gonna head out to this. Have a good one. I'm actually about to head out soon too because I'm getting hungry. Engski, shout out for the follow, Engski. But I also want to ask you guys: are you guys gonna see Spider-Man once it hits theaters again? Spider-Man No Way Home, the fun version or more fun version, whatever it's called. I don't know. But are y'all gonna go watch that? What was it called? Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The extra version with all the extra scenes in it. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. Yeah, they're re-releasing the movie in theaters, Sam, with extra bonus footage in the movie itself. Nah, they don't show that in my small town. Dang. How you living? Anyway, I'm trying to see what is it called. I know a small town in Sweden. Oh. Is it only gonna be back in theaters for like one day? I'm probably not seeing any more Marvel unless friends want me to watch more of the animated Sony Spider-Man Spider-Verse stuff. So basically the movie, the Spider-Verse movie, which is understandable. That movie will be great. Dang, what is it called? No Way Home, Extra Fun? What is that movie called? Were any of y'all spoiled when there was like 3 Spider-Mans in that movie? Was it Extra Fun? See, now that's gonna bug me because I don't know the name of it. Oh, the more fun stuff version. That's what it's called. The more No Way Home, more fun stuff. That's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think oh shoot. I just hate the fact that Sony decided to not put the bonus footage in the movie and just release a home version versus a theatrical version. Because I like it when my movies release the theatrical version and the home version both on the same disc. But sadly, they're not doing it with this. They didn't even put the bonus / deleted scenes on the Blu-ray from what I've heard. I haven't opened mine yet. Because I just stream everything basically at this point. No Way Home got spoiled for me by MF YouTube thing. They came out. Can't wait for the new Into the Spider-Verse though. Saying that movie is going to pop off. That is going to be fire. I cannot wait for that. That movie's going to be so clean. I watched the first 10 minutes officially, and it's said oh shoot. I watched the first 10 minutes officially. It said starring Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in the opening credits. You sure you didn't watch the bootleg version or you didn't watch that movie backwards? Because I definitely don't remember my movie doing that. Or that might be the more fun stuff one. Was it the more fun stuff version or was it the version that came out at first in theaters? So yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like an MCU day. We gotta do an MCU tier list. We gotta do an MCU tier list one day. MCU tier list of the movies. Probably everything before Endgame. Or everything up till Endgame. Let me say that. So yeah, I probably gotta find a tier list for that. You know. I think I'm gonna head out. We've been streaming for about an hour 30. The first version? Nah, my movie didn't say that. My movie definitely didn't say that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry. I wanna eat. And I need to read some more Hell's Paradise. I'm currently on volume 10. I got 3 more volumes after this and I'm done. And I want to make a review video for it as well. Dang, have you watched everything? No. I watched everything up to Endgame. But I watched Black Widow, Spider-Man No Way Home. I didn't watch Shang-Chi. I didn't watch The Eternals. I didn't watch Miss Marvel, Loki, WandaVision, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Moon Knight. Yeah, you recommend it, Chase? Wait, what am I recommending? I forgot what I said. Oh, Hell's Paradise. I will say that this is very good. I like the action. I like a lot of the characters in here. There are 2 things that happen in this story that I have not liked, but maybe they might play onto them better later on in the story. There's only 2 things I really don't like, and it's wordy. I will say that it is wordy. At some points it can be wordy, and sometimes it can be a snooze fest because the dialogue and the exposition scenes just aren't as interesting as I would like them to be. But either way, I am still enjoying it. It's not like I'm just like, oh, this is downright bad, I gotta put it down. Like, no, it's actually pretty good. I will probably give it the stamp of watch the anime over reading the manga. But I will say that the artwork is pretty good. I like the characters. I like some of the side characters. Each character is unique in their own way. The Asimone monitors and the actual criminals themselves. The island that they're on is very unique as well. The villain is kind of lackluster. I will say that. I was there on the villain. So yeah. Oh, that's just my opinion. Chase, what are your thoughts on Hunter x Hunter? I think it's overhyped, but it's cool. I think it's overhyped, but it's cool. Like if I were to recommend it to somebody, it'd be someone early on within their anime journey. Shang-Chi is really good though. I've been thinking about watching Shang-Chi. I've been thinking about it. I remember when I tried to get into it. I watched Iron Man 2 since like Iron Man 1. What a disappointment. I liked Iron Man 2 growing up. I didn't think it was as good as Iron Man 1. Nowhere near as good as Iron Man 1. But I liked it growing up because I got to see War Machine and Whiplash. And Whiplash was one of my more unique favorite villains from the MCU. Not because he was this big, bad, terrifying. I just thought his design was cool going against Iron Man. By the way, Isekai was pretty fun. Yeah, it's cool. It's not bad at all. Not by Akira Toriyama. It's by like a fan, I think, and they just published it. But Yamcha Isekai was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I think I talked about it on the channel. And Iron Man 1, Pepper Potts Mercs the May. What? You can't judge Hunter x Hunter because it's not finished. Oh, I apologize. Main villain, bro. I forgot 20 whole A words. Oh no, you're good. Chase, you gotta read Dead Demons. Sam, I've been seeing you hype it up. I gotta finish that Pun first. Then I gotta get on that Dead Demons. Ooh. I was like, okay, my boy Sam hyping it up. He was like, this last volume, didn't think a flashback would be that's great, but it was. I was like, Sam, don't make me do it, Sam. Sam, don't make me do it. No, you gonna make me do it, Sam. Don't make me do it, man. But yeah, we're out. Are we raiding somebody tonight? We can raid somebody tonight. I just don't know who to raid tonight. Let me see. Y'all want to watch someone throw down on Mortal Kombat? We can watch someone throw down on Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. We are about to raid Tweety MK. I repeat, we're about to read Tweety MK. He is throwing down on some Mortal Kombat. That boy got hands in that game. I don't even want to touch them things. Pause. But yeah. Should I read Chainsaw Man or wait for the anime? Chainsaw Man is a pretty cool read, but I think Mappa is really going to bring to life Chainsaw Man. So I definitely say, if you waited this long to read Chainsaw Man, just watch the anime. You know, from the way people talk, I thought Blood on Tracks was a completed work. What do you mean, Joseph? Why'd you think that? But I mean, we can talk about that in the Discord because I'm about to dip. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Highly appreciate all you guys for coming through. Highly appreciate you spending your time with me because you could have been doing anything else. You decided to spend it with your boy. I appreciate it. We're about to raid Tweety MK. So yeah, he's playing Mortal Kombat. He's throwing down. So I'm gonna be in there for a bit, and I'm a dip. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Dark Sage out. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? Peace.